Hello, welcome back. So today we are going to see one of the important concepts called currying in JavaScript. So in theory, what is currying? Currying means evaluating the function with multiple arguments and decomposing them into a sequence of functions with a single argument. So this is one of the famous JavaScript interview question with several complex variations. So the goal of this given example is always to return the sum of all the arguments with a sequence of function calls. So this is a concept of currying also. So this is a question asked in Walmart, Amazon, and Amdocs, and also in Bank of America. I think newly all the MNCs are focusing in this particular concept. Okay, moving straight into the first case. So if you see here, it is basically a sequence of function with a single argument. So here we are going to return the sum of it. We'll take the first example at 1, 2 and 3. So here if I call this function, it should return 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 as a result. So I am going to write a function for that. Let add equal to. So I am not going to use any. I think we already have a video on this straight into the function without explaining the concept, and under the topic first class function. You can go through that. So in that I would have explained only this particular function, and we would have not gone through all the complexities, and I would have used arrow function. Now I'm not going to use any arrow function because to make you understand how we are going to return a function. So function A returns another function. So since here there are three numbers, we are going to see A, B and C. C and function C. Function C return A plus B plus C plus C. That's why we have C. So this should return the sum. If we run the program, we should get the output. See, 6. We got the output. But do you think this is the right approach? Because since we know there are only 3 arguments, we are using A, B, C. What in the second case, see, there are n number of arguments. So in this case, how will we do that? So our approach is to return the function, which in turn returns another function to accept next argument. So on and so on. Okay, so this is not possible by adding a return function. So we cannot go on doing this. So we should have a break here and we should do it dynamically. So here, if there is a second number, then what we are going to do is return add A plus B. If there is no B, then simply return A. Got it? Okay, now we'll see what is the output. So again, for this function, it should return the same output. Okay, this now we are going to call it as a function. See, we got the same output. Okay, moving on to furthermore complexity. We'll ignore this for now. This is done. Case 3. What do you think when we pass 2 arguments within a single parenthesis? So here you can assume it is A comma B and C comma D, like we did. How can we do this? So again it should return add a it will simply return a plus b plus c plus d. Okay, this will be the output when we pass this. This is going to be add function. See 10. So 7, 8, 9 and 10. See 10 is the sum of the given function. So we got this. But do you think this is the right approach? No, right? Why this is not the right approach? Because everything will be infinite. In case 4, everything is going to be infinite. Even the first parenthesis is going to have n number of arguments, and the second one is also going to have n number of arguments, and the whole parenthesis can be n. So everything is going to be infinite. So how we are going to achieve this? Here comes into action the rest operator. So this is the more commonly asked question recently. What is the difference between a rest operator and spread operator? So we'll have a separate video in detail about that, but for now simple definition is, when we are defining a function, if we are using it, it is called as a rest operator. And when during the function call, if we are going to use this dot dot dot, then it is called as a spread operator in short. So there is some detailed explanation. If at all required, please do comment. I'll share another video. So here, so what usually we'll do, we actually need the sum of the numbers. So how we will achieve this when there is a sequence of numbers? So in the previous videos we saw how to use a reduce function. So I'm going to use the same. Let a equal to args dot reduce. The first parameter will be accumulator and the second will be current. I'm going to use arrow function here, and accumulator plus current, and the initial value will be 0. So this is going to be this. So second here, let b equal to args dot reduce. Again the same, you can copy paste the same thing because it is going to be used. So as usual, if there is second argument, if b, then return add a plus b, else return a. So this is what we saw initial a, right? So the same thing we are going to do this. So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same function with additional parenthesis, and I'm going to add one more number. So what it should return, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So it should return 12. Yay! See, we got the output. So this can be further optimized by using arrow function. You can try it on your own. And please, this is all about this currying. Please do comment if at all any topics that has to be covered. Thank you. Bye bye.